Charlie XCX. Am I really gay if I don't know how to?
Why are you gay?
It is truly homophobic that I have not reacted to Charlie XCX's skincare routine because, I mean, brat. We've all been new. She's been everywhere. And I was like, I wonder if she's going to come out with a skincare routine soon. And I did my little typey type. And voila, sacre bleu, moi pardon. She came out with a skincare routine 2 years ago. So I'm sorry for failing homosexuality. I will retreat back to being straight again. I want to see what our brat uses on her face. So as usual, all the products are going to be linked in the description box below. I'm not a licensed esthetician or a dermatologist. I just do these videos for fun because I'm nosy and want to learn more about skincare. And let's go, Julia.
Hey, I'm Charlie XCX and I'm going to be walking you guys through my skincare routine and my morning after makeup.
I can breathe. Whew. There was a skincare routine. I swear I haven't seen this video at all, so I really didn't know.
My first step is my cleanser.
Oh, okay.
It smells really good. I sort of put about that much on.
Okay, that's a good amount.
I read somewhere that you're supposed to do upwards strokes, which is actually really kind of unnatural to me because I just want to like do this. But apparently you're supposed to go up because it keeps you young.
Yes, going upwards does help, but I noticed, I don't know what's going on with this cleanser. I didn't see like a single droplet of water on her face, let alone any frothiness. It looked like she was applying a serum. Like I didn't see any of the cleanser on her face. And I feel like I've used that cleanser before and it does like froth up a little bit. So something's off with the cleanser routine. Whenever you're using a cleanser, you want to make sure that your skin is really damp, if not soaking wet, because the water will help to activate the cleanser to make sure that it's working. So even if you have a cleanser that doesn't necessarily like froth and foam up a lot, it is good if your skin is wet because the cleanser uses the water as a catalyst to clean deeply in your pores. This is giving the Millie Bobby Brown situation.
Bitch where? Bitch where?
And it was the funniest thing, I swear. Anyway, use more water.
I kind of only really got into skincare like when I was a little bit older. I actually got a bout of adult acne when I was 25, which I've heard is a common thing for women. They go through like a second puberty. That was when I was like, oh, skincare, I should probably learn about that.
It's kind of relieving to hear about people getting into skincare when they're older, because I definitely relate. I mean, all these 10 and 11-year-olds buying Drunk Elephant in hordes. In my hick town, growing up at a cattle ranch, I thought self-care was brushing your teeth, let alone skincare products. But yeah, what she's talking about is very common for people to start experiencing acne when they're an adult, which is actually kind of more frustrating and difficult to treat than when you're a teenager, because at least when you're a teenager, your skin is kind of figuring itself out and typically, you know, your acne will resolve. But once you're an adult, and specifically a woman with hormones, it's really trickier to treat. But I don't know, it doesn't look like she's struggling with a single pimple on her face. Her skin looks incredibly clear. But you know, we all need that push into skincare, so I'm glad she had hers.
My next step, my cleansing water, I use Dr. Jar, and I actually found these really cool, environmentally friendly makeup wipes or cleansing pads.
Charlie. I am constantly talking about those reusable cotton pads in my videos. I'm always recommending them because single-use pads are just so wasteful, and those do just as good of a job, if not even better of a job, of removing makeup. I think she is the first celebrity I have ever reacted to that has used those, which makes my heart so happy, but doesn't distract from the fact that I am very confused as to why she's going in with a cleansing water after her cleanser.
So I am confusion.
America explain. So cleansing water, like its name, yes, does cleanse the skin. But typically what it's meant to do is to be used before a water-based cleanser because it's basically going to work similarly to like a cleansing oil. Makeup wipes, you know, it's that first thing that helps to remove all the makeup on your face, and then you follow up with a water-based cleanser afterwards. And the reason why you don't want to use a cleansing water after you use a cleanser is because it's not just water. It has cleansing ingredients in them that, if left on the skin, can contribute to skin dryness, dehydration. I mean, it's basically as if you put a cleanser on your face and just left it there all day. I have used the Dr. Jart one. It's a great one, but definitely before you use your water-based cleanser.
Barbara Stern eye cream.
Ooh, she went out of our tax bracket real quick. Barbara Stern, if you don't know, is an extremely expensive skincare brand. I'm talking like hundreds of dollars category. And even though the formulations are good, great philosophy, expert backed, it is so luxurious that you would never catch me dead recommending her products on my my channel. They're too much, darling. They're too much. But I will say Dr. Barbara Stern's PR team is on the move, on the hunt constantly, because I swear the amount of celebrities that use those products, it's so frequent that I'm like, they're definitely being sent these products on the regular. You know, can't blame them because free product is free product, but still. Very expensive, darling. I do not recommend.
If I'm on tour a lot and I'm not really like cleansing my skin properly, just because I like go really hard on stage, that's when I kind of can get like more blemishes and, you know, build-ups. I mean, it's obvious, I suppose. I'm just like quite lazy, so I'm just learning to really like stick to my routine.
I would never think she's lazy. Are you kidding me? Look at the amount of work and effort she puts into her career. It's like so impressive. One thing I want to shout out that she does is she not only applies the eye cream on the under eye area, but also above the eyes, which can be really helpful because a lot of times we tend to neglect this area, whether it's sunscreen or moisturizing products, and that area can tend to show premature aging pretty early on. So it is important to apply it on that area. However, make sure you check on the label if eye cream can be used on the above eye area, because some products have really powerful active ingredients. Say if you have like a retinol eye serum, you don't want to be using it on the above eye area because the skin is very thin. I also do want to say that I'm very impressed with how clear her skin is, because as someone who is constantly at raves, always going to crazy festivals where you're dripping in sweat and you're packed in with a bunch of people and it's definitely not the best for the skin. I can't imagine her life where she's experiencing that 24/7 and not experiencing just like constant breakouts. So shout out to her. Honestly, if you're interested in a good eye cream, there are lots of more affordable options. The one I'm currently using, I have right here. It is the Beauty of Joseon Revival Eye Serum. Everyone raves about this one, and I have to say, I have had a positive experience with it so far. Now, did it get rid of my under eye darkness overnight? No, because nothing will. But amazing formula with power pack ingredients that you can get for a fifth, a tenth of the price that Barbra Streisand. The theater gay came out. Love Barbra Streisand, but no, sorry, Barbara Stern. You know, you can get a good product for a tenth of the price.
My next step is this serum. Kind of smells like Aperol Spritz, and then they like burn the orange and then they put it in the
She is so me, even though that's like a vitamin C serum that's meant to smell like oranges. She's like, it smells like an alcoholic cocktail. I was with friends and I was like, something smells like a mojito. And they were like, Hiram, mint? It smells like mint. I was like, oh, yeah. But I feel her, we appreciate a good cocktail. The serum that she uses, I mean, Ole Henriksen. There's certain products I love from them, like their Banana Bright Eye Cream, the fragrance-free version, I love. Other products from them are kind of misses for me. I don't know if they've reformulated this one. I believe it's the Truth Serum. Oh, wait, no, it's the Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. Okay, so very similar to the eye cream. Oh yeah, this one does have fragrance, so automatically I'm not super big fan of that. But yeah, it features vitamin C as well as polyhydroxy acid to add a little bit of exfoliation. So if you are using this one during the day, you absolutely must use a sunscreen.
I do have quite a wide range of products, and I think really it was when I first started getting into skincare, I kind of dove so deep in. Like with most things I do, I like to run before I can walk, and when I become obsessed with something, I just go so hardcore. So when I finally did get into skincare, I was like exploring everything. I wanted to try every product. I wanted to have an opinion on every product. So that's kind of how I, you know, figured out my favorite brands from like trial and error.
Petition for Charlie XCX to start her own skincare YouTube channel, because the way I would religiously follow her advice and watch every video, y'all couldn't even compete.
I think this is like the bougiest step in not only my skincare routine, but possibly like my life. This is my moisturizer, and I use La Mer. I'm sort of anti this idea that...
I thought you said you did your research on skincare. The curse of La Mer strikes again. I swear to God, they just claw their way into every celebrity skincare routine, and I don't know why. La Mer, they're the brand that if you want to pay the equivalent of a house mortgage for a single product, that about sums them up. They're extremely overpriced with some of the worst ingredient lists I have ever seen in skincare formulas ever. And they price themselves based off of this secret ingredient that they use, when the majority of their formula you can find in a $3 moisturizer at the drugstore. And they're just so overpriced and ridiculous, and I don't know why so many people use them. If anything, I feel like I'm the missionary spreading the good word about La Mer's uselessness. Okay, I'm going really hard. Am I being fair? Yes.
I'm sort of anti this idea that there's like one skin product that can save your life. So when my friend told me like, you should use it, it's gonna change your life, she was right. I just feel very, very hydrated, and yeah, I feel like my skin kind of like drinks this up.
Look, I will not deny that La Mer feels nice on the skin. I think once your skin gets a peak of that price point, it's like, ooh, I better appreciate every drop. But I mean, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the ingredient list, and the ingredient list does not measure up. And everyone talks about how amazing it is. Look, I have tried it many a times. Did I buy it? No. I cashed out on those mini sample sizes for so long, and you know what? It's no better than CeraVe. I said it. I don't believe the hype. And honestly, I didn't even think it was possible for this routine to be more bougie than the Barbara Sturm product. But here we are. Yeah, Charlie, this one's a miss.
SPF. I use
Yay!
Alchemist.
Okay.
I never really understood that like SPF was really important until I moved to LA. I'm from the UK originally, so we don't like get too much sun there, but sun comes through the clouds, guys. Like I learned that. So, you know, just, I didn't know that,
Yes.
but passing on that bit of info for you. If you didn't know, you probably did.
Yes. Period. She's so cute. I love her. A lot of people definitely fall victim to not using sunscreen because they live in a cloudy area. Like I see comments from you guys all the time that are like, I live in Scandinavia. I live in the UK. Do I really need to use sunscreen? And I'm like, if you can see outside without lights on, then yes, unfortunately. The sun can impact you no matter the weather. I mean, I'm sure there are cases of like people who live in northern Greenland or way up in Alaska where it's dark like 9 months out of the year. Like, yeah, sure. They may not need to use sunscreen, but besides that, pretty much everyone does need to use it. So I'm glad she learned her lesson because yeah, moving to LA will definitely teach you that. I know I learned my lesson once I moved to Hawaii. I was like, oh, sunburn, real thing, not fun. So she's using the SPF from Algenist, which Algenist, you know, is a pretty good brand. There are products from them that I really love, have enjoyed using. But the one thing about Algenist is that they are pretty expensive. And the reality when it comes to that sunscreen, sit down children, let me teach you about sunscreen application. Whenever you apply sunscreen, a good rule of thumb is to use a thumb's worth of sunscreen on your face. I mean quarter size, but I don't really know the size of coins in the UK and other countries, but you want to basically be using this much on your face. So when you take into account how tiny that sunscreen bottle is, that's going to last you a solid 2 weeks at best. And how much is that one again? Oh, okay. Well, it's on sale now. Right now it's $14. So honestly, that's not too bad, but usually it's $28. So if you consider how quickly you're going to be going through that product, it adds up so fast. You need to be using a lot, which is why I rarely, if ever, recommend really expensive sunscreens. And why I ride, for example, so hard for Korean sunscreens, because you can get amazing ones for like $10, $12 that last a long time for like the most incredible experience. And honestly, if she's wanting something similar to this, I would say the Isntree Onion sunscreen is cool because it has a slight purplish tint to it that offsets any dullness or yellow coloring and spots in the skin. It does not leave a white cast. It's a wonderful experience for a fraction of the cost. Or if the purple's not a big deal to her, I definitely recommend the Numbuzin SPF 50 water calming sunscreen. Calming water sunscreen. Yes. That one I love. Such a nice lightweight gel. However, can we just say she's using an SPF 50? That is an accomplishment in and of itself. She knows the importance of sunscreen. We gotta celebrate. As Chapel Ronan claps.
Once the SPF is in, I use this Quarterly Beauty Elixir. And that's just like a nice little freshening final moment for skin.
Oh God, Charlie. I mean, I expected a lot of you, but this routine has just kind of been going downhill. You know what? I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. This came out in 2021. The skincare world has progressed a lot since then. And at the time, a lot of celebrity skincare routines were very much like this. So I can't hold it against her too much. But yeah, the Quarterly Beauty Elixir. That product is the bane of my existence. I swear to God. I've ranted about this before, so I'm going to keep it short. I'm so sorry, children. Sit down again. The purpose of a facial spray is to hydrate your skin, correct? However, the main ingredient in this spray is denatured alcohol. What does denatured alcohol do? Dries the fuck out of your skin. If you keep using this facial spray on your skin expecting hydration, but the main ingredient dries out the skin, what do you think is going to happen to your skin? And then because it's dry, you're like, oh my gosh, I need to spray more on my face, which increases the dryness, and then it's a lose-lose situation, except guess who's the only one winning? Quarterly, when you have to keep rebuying their product over and over again because your skin is dry. It's just a formula that really annoys me. I mean, to be honest, most facial sprays really annoy me. I get it though, it smells nice, but get a perfume. Don't use that. Oh boy, this routine, I hate to speak ill of our Lord and Savior, Charlie XCX. If this gets me banned from the gay community, so be it, but this routine was not serving. Between the cleansing water and the cleanser being mixed up, the pretty extreme price point of this routine, like how much is it in total? I'll put the price right here, and I'm sure you'll be gagged just like I am. I don't know if I would use any of these products. This routine definitely gives me the vibe of someone who walks into a department store and asks for the best product recommendations, and the sales associates sell them the most expensive / most popular products and not the actual best products. At the end of the day, Charli XCX is a party girl, and we've got to appreciate someone who is up all night going from boiler room to rave to club, basically living a bender 24/7, taking care of her skin like this. Like, much respect to her. She looks incredible, absolutely gorgeous, and hopefully her routine has improved over the past few years. But I want to hear what you guys think. Have you been listening to Brat? What are some of your favorite songs from it? Also, let me know what celebrities you want me to react to next. And if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and to the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. And I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah.